Hi, welcome back to the Lost Tapes. So, back in episode 12, I made a little teaser comment that Dad did get video of us shooting the famous Tremors pogo stick, because you can hear it in the background of this shot. But before that second unit worked, the production main unit also shot some, and Dad got a little of that too. So I'm going to jump way back in time because it was one of the first things we shot when we moved into the town of Perfection. Here is that first day, and remember I did ask Dad to shoot everything.
Fred Ward, we're getting a long shot now of all the vehicles and trucks and cars and kitchens and honey wagons and takes to make a movie. And we're on the set of Perfection, where we'll be filming for the next several days.
And first up were shots of Ariana Richards on the pogo stick. By the way, a lot of Dad's shots are far away like this because in 1989 it was very odd to have a stranger wandering around the set with a video camera, so I asked him to be subtle and not stick the camera right in people's faces. And by the way, because they're shooting only Ariana, Fred and Kevin aren't actually there. So a fun detail is you can hear Ron Underwood doing Fred's line.
Hey Mindy, what's the count? 140. We're cut.
It's not the take in the movie. Ron shot it again later from inside Val and Earl's truck.
Chow time.
We broke for lunch, and Dad shot that too. But I have to leave this in. After all, Dad had not spent a lot of time on movie sets, so here, early in production, you can hear he was a little bit starstruck.
And I got to eat lunch with Finn Carter. He is a delightful person. He likes my shirt. And I sat next to the little Pogo girl who has wrapped 2 pictures, I understand already, and already has a professional demeanor.
Now I'm going to jump back to that second unit day, and of course Dad always had time to kill when we were setting up, so he grabbed this.
Shot, there's some details of dressing that are rather interesting.
It's Nestor's place from an angle you don't get to see in the movie.
Things you see all the tires and indicating there's been a lot of eccentricity implied in all of the dressing of so many of these places here.
I will get back to the pogo stick, but here's one more random shot Dad got.
Stand by!
On this day we were jumping all around Perfection, shooting many different bits and pieces.
We're rolling!
And this is that very wide shot of the double for Val, running for the bulldozer. Those bangs you hear are explosives making puffs of dust as though the Graboid is chasing him. The camera was on the roof of Chang, so in the movie you can see them. And now, the pogo stick. First up was getting some close-ups with our young stunt double for Ariana Richards. I'm pretty sure her name is Amy Gillespie. Now, Ariana could pogo perfectly well, of course, but she was off with the main production unit. I don't know who got this still on another day, but I love it, and no, I don't know which is which. But I do know Amy could pogo tirelessly in any way we needed. We also needed a ground-level point of view of the Graboid racing toward Mindy. Here is one of several different homemade rigs the crew built for this kind of shot. We called this one the Bungee Can because the camera's just sitting on a piece of plywood with bungee cords for a carrying handle. And speaking of Graboid rigs, this is an even more exotic one they invented, the Ski Cam. We didn't use it on the pogo stick, and sadly there's no video of it, but here it is in action. I think the shot is the Graboid point of view going past Nancy's house chasing Val toward the bulldozer, that shot you just saw. The Ski Cam shot is not in the movie, but the Bungee Cam shots are. Here they're rehearsing one. Now that's a full-size camera, so it has a power cord, and that cord is only so long.
Hold it, hold it, hold it.
How much farther do we need to go?
They answered that question and added some cord wranglers and went again. They're still rehearsing the camera move. That's why Amy in the background is not pogoing. Finally, we move to that critical shot of the pogo stick getting sucked down through the asphalt by the graboid. And this is almost certainly the first take.
Okay, and action.
Stick it in there. Yep. Keep rolling. Ready? And go.
Pull his legs up.
The shot was okay,
And cut.
but I got concerned that the fellow playing Kevin's feet had not reacted fearfully enough, so I insisted we do another take.
Ready to move when it moves. Action.
Keep rolling. Can we do it, guys?
And things began to conspire against me.
Okay. Ready?
And action.
Cut it.
Cut.
Cut it, guys.
Yeah, don't look at just react, recoil. Just
All
draw
right.
your feet away.
And roll it, please.
Rolling. And action. Wow.
That's it. Yeah. Cut it.
So they did a fix to get the pogo stick going in the right direction, but you'll notice the shadows are getting really long. As happened every day, the sun was about to go behind the Sierra Mountains. We're running out of time. It's getting darker, and director of photography Virgil Harper is taking light readings every few seconds.
Going to 7.
That number 7 he's calling to the camera crew is the f-stop setting he wants for the lens opening. As I keep pointing out, these were film cameras, and for film you have to set the lens opening by hand for each shot, or that shot will be too light or too dark. Now we have minutes to get the shot, and each time we delay, Virgil has to adjust the lens a little bit more.
Is we ready to go?
All right. I'm ready to go.
All right, we've dumped to a 6-3.
Okay, settle in, please.
Getting
Back. You
darker.
guys ready? Okay, and
Okay.
can we clear it over there, please, just in case?
It's getting
All right.
darker.
Here we go. And
Okay, give me a hot 5-6 and do it.
okay, quiet. Roll it,
Hot
please.
5-6. Here we go.
You're set. Rolling.
And ready with the feet. And action. Cut.
Perfect! However, now I have to tell a story on myself. When I first re-watched these videos and got the idea of putting them online, I was very excited about this particular one because I felt it was a great example of going right down to the wire to get the perfect shot. But until I started editing, I never went back and looked at the shot in the movie. Much to my dismay, it turns out Ron and the editor chose that very first take. But thanks for watching anyway. I'll be back with more video. Hey, I've got a fresh pitch here. I've posted a brand new sci-fi short story on Amazon. It's called Jero's Giant Grange Duke. I've always been fascinated with things that swarm, like those 17-year cicadas or the shriekers in Tremors 2. This one's about deadly swarming creatures on another planet. If that sounds like your sort of thing, please check it out.